Hello guys, welcome to the channel. I hope you guys are doing absolutely well. So after a long time I have been bringing this in video. So this review will be of this car. This is Ford 2019 Ford Aspire petrol engine. So basically it's a 3-cylinder engine. Okay, it produces 96 bhp of power at 120 Newton meters of torque. So the color looks fabulous. If you let me give you a walk around, it gives you a fabulous look of this car. So this is one of the longest wheelbase in the entire segment. So I'm gonna give you a quick walk around of this car and how was the performance and everything. So let me start with the front. So this has given this is a 3-cylinder engine. It is a new Dragon Size engine. So it's one of the quickest and one of the fastest performing car in their own segment. So if I look at it, this is a halogen bulb which has been given, which I thought it will kind of a improvement. They should have done it. So this is a fog light. So basically there are 4 variants available in this. This is the titanium one. So yeah. So let me open this car. So this is a gold rose color, and this is a 15 inches. If you go below the titanium variant, that will be 14 inches wheel, and this is a alloy wheels. Look at the car design, it's fabulous. And it's kind of a sleek. Look at the line which all the way stretches from the start of the till the end. So let me open the boot of this car. This is one of the decent boots size they have given. Some of the stuffs please avoid. This is a 368 liters of boot space they have given. So again, this is a tail light which has been quite a simple, not an LED. The car looks fabulous. Yeah, there is a reverse parking camera over here. I will show you the reverse parking camera. It's fabulous performing. There is not much to talk about in the exterior. Yeah, it is a fabulous design. Where definitely this is the best car in their own segment. Let me get into the back side. So let me start with this. This is a power windows they have given. The problem with this car is it is a fabric seat, which makes it more dull, and it gives a lot of gets dull much more faster. Yeah, let me come to the rear seat. Yeah, the front seat has been adjusted at my seat my level, so I have enough of leg room, and you can see it does not touch so much. It has this magazine holders on both the sides. Seats are good, comfortable. Yeah, they have an armrest available over here, but they do not have a cup holder, which is missing. They have a grab handles over here, so door looks perfect. Yeah, they have only one bottle holder over here, and one in the front side, and one at the driver side, and these are the 2 cup holders. Yeah, they do not have a cup holder on the back seats, which is not kind of this is a kind of a mess, but probably looking at the performance wise of this car, I must say this is one of the fabulous, the best performing car in their own segment. Yeah, sorry, I forgot one more thing. If I talk about this is the longest widest wheelbase you can in the segment. Yeah, one more widest will be into Amaze, which is also one of the fabulous cars. So these are the it gives one touch window roll down and up and down facility only in the driver side, not on the front passenger side. It has a 4 power windows. So coming to this, this is a boot opening space, and this is a look at it, the halogen. The halogen over here is not so powerful. You can go for, if you want to increase the fog light, and start with the fog light, this is one of the. Coming to the the passengers, the driver's side. Let me just open the door. Opens with a good thud. I will again show you. Yeah, it's a very good thud. Solid build quality. It has given a 3-star rated. So currently the engine has been started. The odometer and the speedometers, tachometers are in a very simple format. The horn sounds looks decent. Yeah. So the coming to this, it shows number of how many kilometers you have driven. What are the distance to empty? It shows, plus what is the average. Don't rely on the average which has been shown over here. There is another mechanism which I will show you how to check the average. These are the fuel consumption per hour. The last trip which was done was 20 kilometers. Yeah, total number of kilometers which is driven is almost 5060 kilometers. So coming to the tachometer side, it is very simple and a decent one. They should have upgraded one in a kind of a digital format. But if you look at the competitors, the car performance, I must say this is one of the best performing car you should go for. This is a petrol one. The diesel one comes with the TDCI engine. That plus this is it gives you stop start button of engine. Coming to the AC, let me see the AC performance. This is one of the fabulous AC performance it has. So in a rare side, there is no such kind of AC vents which is given, but it does not require. If you compare with the competitors, this is a 125cc AC engine. It's an AC compressor. It gives fabulous. Within 5 minutes, it cools down the entire car. So I must say that car AC is one of the fabulous to look for. And currently the summers are already starting, so I don't see much. There won't be any kind of issue regarding the AC side. So let me just lower it down. Yeah, coming to the infotainment system. This is a 7-inch infotainment system. This is a flawless infotainment system. It gives you a lot of sources. You can connect your iPod, a USB or a Bluetooth or a aux. Yeah, it does not have a Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, but this is a flawless info system you can look for. There is a control over here where you can you can pick up the call, you can disconnect the call. There are modes available. See, this is a modes available when I change it. So this is a volume up and down. It does not have a voice command. It does not have a cruise control. Probably cruise control is a kind of a requirement when you are much more of a highway tourer. So coming to this, it's one of the flawless to work. I mean, speaking the flawless word so many times because it works seamless. It has a navigation facility. So it has a radio, it has settings where you can change the sound from the display, the general settings, Navi voice prompt, auto download, connect. So it has lot of stuffs available. There are updates available which you need to go to the showroom service center and they can help you out, or the showroom. So audio quality is one of the decent. Let me just show it. So I'm right now been recording this over a phone. So I can only just tell you about the radio. But yeah, don't judge the sound system of this. through radio because it has a much more better sound. It has a very decent one, I can say. Yeah, so coming to the buttons, they have a lot of buttons available. This is for changing your track. This is a home button, this is navigation, sound, your scan, then there is a tune, sound. Look at this. This kind of rollers are so decent and works so good, and it has nice grip as well. So this is auto climate available in this AC. Look at this. The clicking sounds very good. Automatic climate control which is available. This is a manual one, and again let me tell you, this is one of the newest gearbox they have implied over here. This is a 12-volt charger socket available, and this is a USB. This is an aux option available over here. These are some of the storage compartment. Yeah, this is one of the storage compartment for the mobile. These are for the cup holders. So I told you that the front passenger side, it has a cup holders. There are the 3 cup holders. There's a power window. There's a decent amount of vents opening. So yeah, again the voice command over here is quite decent. It has a good amount of decent voice sound. Driver side, there is a vanity mirror. Also at the passenger side you can find a vanity mirror. That's a good point. So seats are okay. Seats are I must say they are decent, not so comfortable. The bolstering is okay. Yeah, the only complaint which I have towards this is that the fabric quality, they should have given the leather kind of or the resin kind of upholstery. The reason behind this fabric, tries over a period of time it fades. See, look at the patches, the dirt which has been catches a lot of dirt. So I must I request the Ford, try to upgrade your at least the upholstery side. You can keep 1 liter bottle, as well as there is a storage system over here. Speakers are very good, fabulous. The performance, I must say, is quite decent at this price point. So it has 4 variants. Is that ambient, trend, titanium, and titanium plus. So titanium plus comes with manual, which has 6 airbags. This is 2 airbags. Coming to the steering part, which I missed, this is one of the best steering to offer. This is accurate. This is not a power steering. This is a electric assist steering. So the accuracy, the performance, the feedback of the steering is superb, fine, fabulous. So over a period of whether you are driving in a city, whether you are driving in a highway, it gives you a lot of confidence. Over cornering also, you have very less amount of kind of a feeling that car will flip over. No, I won't have such kind of feelings. Tires are good, grips are good. This is one touch side mirrors rolling. Yeah, that makes some kind of a sound, but which can be, yeah, the only point which I wanted to complain about is give us a good this thing. So this is a hard plastic, you can see. So the plastic which has been applied over here, it gives some kind of a rattling sound. Overall, I must say this is the bar 5 best car in the segment. If I call the competitors like Hyundai, Hyundai not Verna, but probably Honda Amaze, or you call it Desire or any other car, this is the best performing car. I must say this car is, you should definitely look for. If I compare with the Hyundai Aura as well, this is a 3-cylinder Dragon Series engine. It has a manual performance. It gives the automatic as well, automatic version. This thing, this is a 2019 BS4 version. This has cost me around 7.5 lakh on road. Yeah, if I in fact nowadays they are giving a good discount as well. So if anybody looking for any compact sedan, then definitely please do check out this car. I'm not saying the other cars are bad, but they are this is one of the best performing cars to go for. And my if I want to rate this car out of 10 in all these aspects, I must say this gives me around 9. Yeah, probably 9. Yeah, the one or 8.75 or 8.5 or 9 I can consider. The only thing which I didn't like out about was the interior of this interior. In this interior is good, but they are basic. The quality of the interior car and the inside of the car is okayish. Yeah, ingress outgress is very easy. See, doors open very wide, not kind of a 90-degree like a Tata cars, but yes, definitely this is one of the good cars to go for. So I want to end up this video by saying ki definitely please do look at this car. This is one of the by far the best performing car to have. Please do go and test drive this car. And if somebody wants to have a budget sedan car, then definitely you should try this one. In fact, I have gone to the worst roads, not kind of a Leh Ladakh, but worst roads. It has performed very well. Yeah, it has scraped through below, but somebody is looking for kind of a budgeted sedan cars and a performance oriented, this is one of the cars to go for. Ford Aspire petrol version. Yeah, talking about the mileage, it gives me in city it's 15.6, around 15.4 to 15.6. And if you go for in highways, if you drive it in a light footed, drive it around 80 to 100 between, then it can give you more than 22 to 23. Yeah, diesel performance is fabulous. Your diesel is a kind of a road rocket. If you go for the petrol one, this is a kind of a, in the right word will be the road rocket light. So the lightened version of the road rocket. So that's it from my side. I'm gonna talk much about the service part and other thing on a next video, and also I will give you the drive view, how how it's been performing in cities as well as on the highways. So that's it from my side. Thank you so much. Bye.